Hello, my name is Andy Kruger and I'm an event planner. I have a background in customer experience before officially coming to the user experience field. My wife and I have run an event management company together for the past 13 years called Scuttlebug LLC. And the reason that we've kept doing this on the side of full-time jobs for so long is that I'm truly passionate about creating opportunities for new artists. Some of our past artists have included people that have gone on to do really great things in the Twin Cities community, and it's been amazing to see them use our events as a stepping stone to further their careers. So when the Minneapolis Downtown Improvement District approached us last summer about running a series of new events on Nicollet, we were very excited to step up to the challenge. It's very important, both to our client and us, that these events be representative of the diversity in Minneapolis and surrounding neighborhoods. So I dedicated 2 weeks specifically to addressing this goal. I spoke with 13 different artists and arts organizations and sat down one-on-one for interviews, conducting quick paper prototyping in the early stages and then moving on to usability testing of an actual site. One thing that helped me to do was to develop a strategy for content so that we could move from a very generic site with just basic information to something that specifically addressed the needs of our users on the current site that is now open and available for applications. The most important and most frequently asked questions had to do with values. Artists wanted to know what was in it for us, and why should I care? So we try to address these questions with a value statement at the very top of the page. The next question is who, and that's who are we as an organization, what we've done in the past, and whether we can attract a crowd to our events. A lot of artists wanted to know what other artists would be participating before they made a decision to join an event themselves. They also need to know what type of people are likely to stop by and shop so they can decide what type of goods to bring and whether it's the kind of event that they'd like to take part in. Last of all are the three basic questions that any event is going to have to answer: the what, the when, and the where. And of course, these are important for artists to consider, whether they'll be able to make things work with their schedule and what kind of time commitment they're in for. Only once all these questions are answered can an artist start to think in terms of how they would like to proceed and what their next steps should be. To address this next stage, we've also prepared additional resources. The first of these are online resources. Facebook's mentioned here on top, specifically because that's the social media network that was addressed by most of our artists. In fact, it was the only one that was named by the artists that I interviewed. And so we want to meet artists where they are and provide resources and places that they can use them, such as social sharing images, so that they can promote the event once they've been accepted and invite their friends and community to come and support them. Offline resources are equally important, and the most important of these are connections to partner organizations such as Chat, who has offered to provide transportation, tents, tables, and chairs to their Hmong artist members. On the market day itself is the most critical piece of this strategy. Basically, the requests that artists made boil down to three things. They want to be supported, respected, and connected. It's even more important afterwards that we listen to any feedback that we receive from our artists and continue to iterate and improve over the course of the 10 events that we're going to be running over the course of the year. We have some challenges that are yet to be addressed, and the first of these is a lack of representation on our staff. An organization that preaches diversity really needs to have that diversity represented from the inside, or their efforts are going to ring hollow. We hope to address this with continued partnerships with organizations and individuals who have taken the time to invest in building connections in Minneapolis and making them a central part of actually organizing the events. In the long term, assuming that these events are successful, we really hope that these same individuals will take ownership of the event and we can ultimately pass on the charge for running this event to those who are committed and living in Minneapolis and in the surrounding neighborhoods on a day-to-day basis. If you're in downtown Minneapolis on May 23rd, the date of our first event, I hope you'll make the effort to come down and check it out. Thank you very much for your time, and if you'd like to learn more or get involved, please contact me using the information on the right.